Guys, Ogs here from the US. As you can tell, I am really down, and down. Guys, this story is taking some legs. And according to some other sources that I read, it looks like there is a player power problem at Chelsea dressing room. And Frank Lampard wanted to make a statement. Well, players' power that even Frank Lampard was part of in the past. They were accused, of that kind of behavior in the dressing room. Remember, Salary, AVB, it was said that, the older generation wanted a certain kind of coaches and system and all that, and they kind of undermined the coach. So right now the report is saying that Frank Lampard want to send a statement that he won't be undermined by anybody and he's the boss, which is good, because sometimes when you become a boss and you used to be buddies with certain employees, and then they just will continue to take you as their buddy and don't listen to instructions and kind of down talk you because you played with them, you are a good friend and all that. Anyway, in this case, what I heard is they never get along that closely, on the field, yes, but outside, not. And Frank Lampard, when he told David Luiz that he's gonna be maybe a second or third choice and he need to accept his new role, and they kind of clash and why me and all that. So Frank Lampard wanted to send a message and say, hey buddy, I'm the boss here, I am hired to make decision, and this is the decision I am going to make. Anyways, it's good to make those kind of decisions some point, but really in this time, when we have transfer ban and we have to deal with a bunch of kids unexperienced from the academy or loan, and we are trying to find some cohesion, and we know how big David Luiz in the dressing room with young people and even older generation, I don't think it's a good time. The timing is so wrong. So if that is true, I will ask for Frank Lampard to please reconsider his decision and keep the geezer around for at least a season. We don't need this at this moment. Imagine me, a simple fan from the United States, sitting on my couch and feeling this way at this time. Can you imagine what Mason Mount is feeling right now? Like the geezer is not there and all that. Can you imagine? Like it's a mental thing. And I was making a video about the game on Sunday, and I put even David Luiz in my starting 11 because of his experience and his ball playing. He can play ball. This guy is a bowler. Call him whatever you want, but he's a bowler. And then all of a sudden, Sky said that he's going to sign early on Thursday. So the transfer day, the deadline, he's going to sign a contract. And even some sources are already giving the figure, the money, the transfer money and all that. So I am so upset. I can't even sleep. I know in your country somewhere it's already Thursday and it's the morning and you waiting for some news and whatever. In my country here in the western coast of the United States, it's still Wednesday. And I can't even sleep very late because I'm so upset about the news. So my message to Frank Lampard especially, is take your pride aside for now. Okay? Bend over, eat a humble pie, and keep the geezer around the camp. We need the geezer around the camp. Play or not play, use some strategy to keep him, and we can see what's going to happen next season, the end of the season. We need the geezer. Remember the spirit of Munich. We don't have that in the dressing room anymore. Only David Luiz is there as a player, so he can transmit that to the other players, and he's still a good player. And those youngsters, yeah, I understand Zuma and Tomori and Christensen and all that, but they need a leader. They need somebody to guide them. We know that David Luiz is a suspect in his day, but we also know that he can play ball. And there are certain games that we need to release the pressure. We need David Luiz to play that game against City, against Man United, against Liverpool. We need a character like David Luiz. So, Frank Lampard, I know you're watching my channel, but, buddy, take the pride away. Take your boss jersey, or your boss jacket out of the way, and think about the good of the team. Think about Chelsea Football Club and a short-term vision. Now the short-term vision is to keep David Luiz, to keep Willian, to keep Aspilicueta, and introducing the youngster little by little as the season is progressing. That's the way to go. You can't fire an old guard right away. We are going to pay for this. I was making videos about what position we are going to finish, and it was considering that David Luiz will be in the team. So right now, I don't even know what video I will put out there because everything is kind of messed up. My score lining on Sunday is messed up. My Premier League position messed up. Everything is messed up, and my mental is not right now. And I guess the player can feel the same thing. So if that is the truth, please reconsider your decision. Take the geezer back to the team. Even if you don't want to play him, play his mind, keep him, and then we will see the end of the season. I still believe that this is fake news, or at least I'm trying to ignore the reality, to face the reality right now, and still think that David Luiz will be included in Sunday's game and will score a golazo and will kiss the badge and celebrate with Chelsea fans. But that could be just a fantasy. He could be doing the same thing for the Gunners next week. So it's still 50-50 for me right now, but I am in denial right now to believe this, but more and more is getting momentum and is getting more attention. And I don't know what to say, but guys, I can't continue to talk about it now. I'm gonna have to go back and do more research. Please subscribe and like this video, man. If you are true blue, leave me a like, because the likes is going to help this channel to grow. And I just have to thank you for everything you're doing for me. God bless you, and see you in a little bit.